Yo, what's up guys? Alright, so for today's video, we're going to hop into something that we haven't really added in a while. These inevitable showdown extra missions. Most of the time whenever they add these, I find them really fun to do. It's just like basically repurposing old content, but just with like pretty difficult missions. So, definitely don't have a problem with that. But the thing is about them is that they are limited time. See, it says 20 days left. So once they go away, then you can't ever complete them again. They don't give like the most amount of rewards. I think like the most you really get is just like a sticker, which can be kind of a rare resource. But I mean, you just get a couple stones, a couple of these link skill orbs. So it's not like you're missing out on much if you ever miss these missions, but still, you also get a title, which just to go over it real quick, not to get too sidetracked, but the current title I have on my profile right now is from some extra missions from I think it was Golden Week 2024. They had it'd be kind of tough to go and find it. I think it should have like an icon showing that I have it, but basically it was just there's a whole bunch of missions for a specific stage of, I think they should say it, do they? Yeah, Ultimate Red Zone Majin Buu Saga versus Babadi's Forces. So that was like stage 1. They had a lot of missions for that. But anyway, as for the missions this time around, we're going to take a look and see what each one is. So Mission A, this one is 6 worthy rivals category characters on your team. Okay. And then Mission B is going to be 6 Universe Survival Saga characters on your team without using any support items. Mission C is clear within 11 turns without using support items. This one is a full Rainbow Extreme class team. And this one right here is 6 tournament participants on your team within 8 turns. So I have 3 teams built right now. One for the 6 worthy rivals. There's going to be one team I'm going to have that's going to complete probably both Mission B and E. The Universe Survival Saga and Tournament participants, because most characters on Universe Survival Saga are on tournament participants, so there's a lot of overlap there, so I think we'll be able to do it. And then I have another team for Mission D here, full Rainbow Extreme. That one might be a little bit tough, but we'll see. I imagine that Mission C will just clear passively. I don't think it's going to be all too bad. So, of course, there's one to get the sticker, just complete all the missions. So, let's go on over, see what we're looking at. So this specific stage came out about like half a year ago, came out during the Tanabata celebration of 2024. That was whenever LR Tech Ultra Instinct Goku came out. So it's going to be in stage 6. Let me go, let me double check that real quick just to be sure, because I don't play the wrong stage. Yeah, stage 6 at the top there. Alright. Typically, whenever they made these missions in the past, they would actually remove the temp limits for that stage in particular. But a lot of these older, like Red Zone and Magnificent Battle fights, they remove the temp limits all across the board. It's just mostly like the newer stages that still have a temp limit, so that's something to keep in mind. Anyway, so yeah, I've actually made videos about this stage when it came out on Global a couple months ago. I think this was like my Universe 11 mission now getting completed here for Universe 11. So enemy info, we're just gonna take a look through this again. Phase 1 versus Gohan and Frieza here. For what I remember about this phase, their HP is very low, so you can blow them away pretty fast. Yeah, they get stats build up with each turn pass. They actually deal 100k damage to you within every turn. And they have another type super, but yeah, this phase goes down pretty fast. Very little HP on them. Phase 2, this one can be annoying, mostly just because it locks. So yeah, this phase can lock some of your characters, which some characters don't want to be locked in slot 1 and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try my best to like set things up during phase 1 to where if a character gets locked, we'll be fine. So we'll see. And then the thing that makes phase 2 so annoying about like the locking is that you go into phase 3 and like some of your characters like aren't as well off as before and all that. Especially because this phase, this Golden Frieza in 17, they disable dodge. We might have some way around that for some of these fights, or some of these like runs I'm gonna do here. But Yeah, it's going to be a little tough against this phase. This phase is like the really difficult one. Yeah, they still have one more after this one, but the gimmick about this one is that you typically will know where the super attack's going to be at. It has a very high likelihood to be in the slot 1. Very, very high likelihood. I don't think I've ever really seen it in slot 2 or 3 all too often. I think they just have a very high percent chance to super attack right away. But yeah, they do have a damage threshold, which is pretty high, by the way. Like, you need to be dealing like over 10 million damage, like with crit, to actually be able to pierce through that. So anyway, let's just take a look and see what teams I have built for this. So as for the 6 Worthy Rivals team, it's going to be this right here. I think I want to bring another Tech Vegito. He's just so much more valuable. Well, it's kind of funny. They're bringing a special character, I guess, maybe to help out with the missions, maybe? Okay. Strange. Yeah, I want to bring another Tech Vegito. There we go. We'll bring this Rainbow Friend right there. Got some good skill orbs. So, yeah, everyone on here is going to be worthy rivals, even like this Goku card right here, because, see, it's the Super Saiyan Goku plus Super Saiyan Vegeta, so they have the categories of both characters, and Vegeta is on worthy rivals, see? So, that's why they're going to be on it. Same thing with this card right here, even though Vegeta is the lead card right there. Yep. In Evolution Blue, he might be pretty solid. Maybe I'm a little worried about him against the 3rd phase that's physical. But we can try to get as many hits as we can with them right away. Try to see if we can get his revive, because he has a revival skill. And then we have SCR Evolution Blue. We're going to try to keep them separated because they have the same name. They won't be able to share any link skills. But yep, another worthy rivals. Actually, I want to mention about him too, is that he does have a unit super attack with Goku on the turn, which we should be having with the first 2 characters on this team, the Tech Vegito and the Ageo Gogeta. Yeah, they have Goku in the name, at least during either of these forms. Of course, when you fuse with them, not so much, but anyway. Then we have Tech Majin Vegeta. I think he's probably going to be solid. He does want, what is it, Majin Buu Saga ally attacking the same turn to Rainbow Orb Change, but this Tech Vegito card, he is on Majin Buu Saga, so just probably going to keep 1 to each rotation there. That's what I plan to do. And then we have SCR SS3 Vegeta right here. He's recently got a Super EZA. Unfortunately, he was a little disappointing, but we'll see if we get some use out of him. He has 80% damage reduction for the first 10 turns, and I'd like to think that we should be able to get it done within that that amount of turns, hopefully. Even then, we'll see how much that can actually carry him through. So, he's got stun chances, but none of these phases can be stunned from what I recall. Yeah, not even the first phase. Yeah, so I think this will work out just fine. Everyone's on the leader skill because everyone's on pure Saiyans. So let's just hop in like this. This is going to be for the 6 Worthy Rivals mission. Mission A. Alright, so how's opening rotations looking? I mean, fine enough, I guess. We might have to run STR Evolution, well, not Evolution, STR SS3 in slot 1 there. Alright, so a big reason why I wanted to bring the Int Evolution Blue as well was to help give that that intro buff for SCR Evolution, because yeah, in order to get his intro and this buff up here, he wants another Universe Survival Saga ally on the team. So that's why I wanted to bring both of them. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to bring or put SS3 Vegeta here slot 1. We'll see. He's got 80% damage reduction and like 200k defense, so hopefully he'll be fine. I don't think this phase hits too hard. Tech Majin Vegeta, when is he able to do his passive skill transformation? Starting from the 3rd turn from start of battle. Facing only 1 enemy, and that enemy's HP is 50% or more. Maybe I should try to keep him on rotation. I think that's what I'll do right here. Alright, so let's just try to get at least max key right there. All he really wants is just 3 key spheres total with 1 rainbow key sphere. So that would be good right there. And then try to get... yeah, this 8 will do. I mean, we don't really need 9, we'll just get these 8. Pretty good. Alright, how we handle slot 1 right here? Alright, just fine against that normal. It would have been a super, maybe would have taken some damage. I doubt we would have died though. But after super attacking, he does get some stats. It's not even really specifically when he's supers, it's whenever he's attacking with 12 key. He does get extra defense, so he'll probably be handling this fine, right? Yep. Alright, not too bad. I imagine he'd probably be pretty useful, probably as a slot 1 against the 3rd phase, because he has type advantage. We'll see about that. We'll see. Alright, so, yeah, this guy doesn't have a Majin Buu Saga ally on the rotation, but it's okay. We're missing out on Rainbow Orb changing, but we got it from SCR Evolution Blue, so we're just fine. He hit 13 million. He only greatly stacks attack on his unit super attack with Goku. He doesn't do it on his normal 18 key. Is he gonna finish off here? If not, maybe it might actually be preferable, but no, he's gonna definitely chip out, yeah. Alright. I think he is at least getting some build up though, so there's that. Alright, so... Oh, locked. Oh boy. That is kind of unfortunate to have locked. I mean, he is going to be guarding, even though he's type disadvantage. Oh, wrong character. Let's look inside of his passive skill. For the first 3 turns, he gets 300% defense and guard. He should be okay, right? We'll see. Let's go ahead and just... I guess... I'm a little worried about in evolution, because like I would want to put him in slot 1, but we can't, because... Yeah, we're locked right there. I guess we'll go with this. Or should I try to keep him on rotation? No, I'll float him off. Hopefully that'll work out. Let's go ahead and just do this. I doubt we'll be able to get max key. Let's just get an orb with him right there. Build the Dokkan bar a little bit more. Of course he supers right away. Quite honestly, this could kill. Oh, not quite. He did get sealed. Wonder how much we'd be taking from these normals right here. Okay, double digits. Okay. I mean, this fight is half a year old, so a lot of these recent 10th anniversary characters probably going to be handling this pretty good, even in their bad situations. So, they're kind of low HP, which I don't think we have too many characters that would be hurt too much by that. Although, the Tech Majin Vegeta, that is one character. Like, as we get lower on HP, he actually gets better defensively. I think worse offensively though, which that's okay. I mean, I'm not really relying on him too much for an offensive role. If we actually move on to this next turn, we won't be able to transform with him, I don't think. Do like the Pasical transformation. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. It seems like we're gonna be stuck in another turn of that that SS2 Vegeta. So that kind of stinks. But we're low on HP, so he should be having guard. I think he has guard when his HP is, like, when our HP is 50% or less. So, that'll at least, of course. That dude, he wants to get hit for his revive condition, but it's a bit of a problem whenever, like, the hit potential gives him an automatic level 5 dodge, and he doesn't want to dodge that. Whatever. So, another unfortunate lock, and if he supers right away, we might just be dead, unfortunately. Dang. What do I do here? Maybe... Just try to heal up a little bit with that, I guess. Yep, that'll do just fine right there. Just hope for the best slot 1. Hopefully it just doesn't super right away. Oh boy, we're dead anyway. Yeah. Alright. That can happen. We got really bad opening rotations. Definitely bit us in the butt. We'll go in and just try that again. Yeah, definitely not gonna bring that guy again. Or not again, but I'm not bringing him as a friend lead. I don't know why the game does that. It's kind of weird. They just recommend just a random character. Alright, let's try it again. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn this off for a little bit. Maybe might work out a little bit better this time around in terms of getting locked from the second phase. Alright, yeah, of course we can handle that. That is 5 hits in the slot 1. Sure, we'll go ahead and take that. Easy peasy. Let's do... How many... I guess I'll get this right here. I mean, I don't really need him at max key. I think we'll be fine without that. I just want to get the 10th anniversary fusions here, at least at 20 key for them. Alright, this will work out just fine. Int evolution is going to be pretty good. Slot 1. Oh my god. Level 5 dodge. That's a 5% chance to dodge, and of course we've gotten it twice in this video already. This dude is just... Okay, well, we won't have the revive condition because he decided to dodge that, but he's going to be on turn 3. So, we'll try to make that work. He just needs to receive at least like 1 hit at this point. Okay, yeah, so he's taking 4 hits. Just 1 more for his revive condition. That shouldn't be too bad, unless he wants to go crazy, dodging more than Ultra Instinct Goku. Of course, I'm normal, it's fine, whatever. So it seems like we're most likely going to be finishing off this turn, and if the Tech 17 is going to lock STR Evolution, maybe he'll be able to be okay? Maybe? Who's he locking? Oh, he's locking Tech Goku. Yeah, we can deal with that. That's totally fine. But slot 1 is still... Yeah, not too great a slot 1 right here. Heck, what do I do? Tech Majin Vegeta, I have built full dodge, secondary additional. And that's for SR Evolution. I only have him at 55%, yeah, so I don't really have much there. He does have 30% damage reduction right away. I kind of feel like maybe the Tech SS2 Vegeta here would be better in slot 1. Yeah, he's going to be having 50% damage reduction as long as we get a Rainbow Key Sphere with him. Plus, I haven't built full dodge. So, there isn't anything else that this guy's getting before attacking, huh? No, everything he gets is like when he attacks, really, for the most part. So, we'll go ahead and do this. Let's do... Yeah, that's fine. So, he's got 50% damage reduction... like 184k defense. I got full dodge on him, so if he gets targeted with the super, should be okay. There we go. Got the unit super attack with Goku here, so we'll get to see that. Just to show his super attack effects. So earlier he did the 18 key without the unit super. It's the final flash. He just greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn. But for the unit super attack with Goku on the turn, see, he greatly stacks defense. Oh, not defense. I wish. He greatly stacks attack. See how there's the comma? That means it's indefinite. So that's gonna be good. At least because whenever you do a unit super attack, you only get that, and then you revert back to whatever else, like the other ones. Although that's not really too relevant for LRs because they have to revert back to doing the 12 key, like, ow. Okay, we're hanging in there. Okay, yeah, we made it. The Tech Goku is going to be just fine in slot 3 there. He has 90% damage reduction for his first couple turns. So, there's a super there, no sweat. But anyway, like I was saying about like with the unit super attack stuff, yeah, like whenever you do an additional super of any kind, whether it be in your passive or in potential, they always put you at like the minimum amount of key. See right there how he's just at like 12 key right there when he does the super attack. Yeah, they always put him at the minimum level of key to do an additional super. That's just how the game functions, I guess. Alright, so he did a whole bunch of normals, but he's still getting build up from that, so that's fine. Alright, and this Tech Goku is basically just invincible. I like him quite a lot better than the AGL Angel Vegeta. No super attack this turn? Okay, guess we got lucky there. And yes, SCR Evolution, I think he should be okay in slot 1. Maybe it'll take some damage if he took a super right away. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. We'll flow off the other Tech Goku. I think that could be just fine. Let's see if we're able to get him with 20 key. It seems like we're going to be a little shy of it, whichever way we go. We'll do this. Alright, no super attack right away, well, that's good. He at least gets a chance to get some of that defense in his passive. Okay, cool. He's not really getting any defensive value from these additional supers. The additional super is really just for a little bit extra damage and also an extra like stun proc. No super attack, okay. That's fine. I mean, anyone here can handle a super attack, so not a problem. Alright, just please, whatever you do here, Vegeta, just don't dodge this. Don't 5% dodge this again. That'd be so aggravating. Because, come on. Okay, another super attack, that's fine. I really want to try to get the revive out against the physical phase, the third phase. Yes, okay, he gets it. So he's got the revive condition up for his next attacking turn. But yeah, I guess the physical phase, all he's really got there is just damage reduction. He's not going to be having guard, so he's very likely to die against that phase, which is fine because revive. Alright, so how are we looking here? Oh, there we go, we got the passive skill transformation. This is turn 4, I believe, so I mean, if I had skip off, we would be able to see the, what is it, the reversible exchange animation for the AGL Vegeta. So, oops. But we'll at least see it for Tech Goku next turn, since I remember now. So, this is the phase that cancels dodge. So, the Angel Goku here won't really be of much use, unfortunately. You know, I'm kind of tempted to do the Veku active skill. Because, like, it is going to give us a Ghost Usher, basically. I kind of feel like maybe I should do that. Because, like, if Vegeta gets it with the super attack, I'm not really trusting him to live, quite honestly. I feel like he'd probably just die. I don't know. Hard to say. I mean, this phase does hit really hard. But, regardless, we can trust Tech Majin Vegeta in a slot 1. As long as we give him 6 orbs total and 1 Rainbow Key Sphere, which we got right here. That'll be easy money right there. We could float off SCR Evolution. I think that'll be okay. Decisions, huh? So, I mean, if I did the Veku active skill, it would be safe. But then that means I'd be wasting the Gogeta transformation, like fusing into Super Gogeta. I mean, it's like, do we even really need it though? Because I mean, we have 2 Tech Vegetos, and they could very easily handle things. We'll go ahead and do this just to be safe, and also to get the Veku active skill animation in the video, so let's go ahead and just watch it. The active animation is so funny, never gets old. What I think I might do is actually reset the app so I can put Angel Goku here in slot 1 to let him get some defense stacks. Vegeta hasn't gotten any attack stacks though. Huh. Yeah, they haven't gotten any build up whatsoever. Huh. I mean, since we used the Veku active skill, we might as well just go defensively. So yeah, I'm gonna reset the app and just put Angel Goku in slot 1. So just coming back, I just realized that since I failed to show the reversible exchange animation, I might as well show it here. Alright, so a bit of a reverse order in seeing those animations, but it's fine, it's fine. So this I'm gonna try and skip on for a little bit just to get this stuff out. You have to do the Veku active skill. The car screech is funny. Alright, so yep, did the Ghost Usher, have no attack to deal with. We'll put Angel Goku here to get some defense stacks. We'll do that, and then, yeah, there we go. Still got enough orbs there. And then STR Evolution, what do we get? 6 orbs? That's fine. That's good enough right there. Plus we got the 18 key of the unit super attack, so that's good. Alright, so he's in 12 million. No attack stacks, no defense stacks. This is the first super attack that they're able to do this match, which I think it'd be much more important to go defensively in case they need it. Never know. Alright, cool. Because, I mean, like I mentioned earlier, like, I have 2 Tech Vegetos on the team, so in terms of damage, I don't really need them to be doing much. Alright, yep, Tech Majin Vegeta. He hits kind of high numbers, but in terms of offensive mechanics, he doesn't have a whole... I mean, he has effective against all types, but that's not like breaking through, like, enemy defense or anything. So I've seen a lot of people like want to go full crit for that character, which I can kind of understand the sentiment, but I'd rather just go all in on defense. I'd rather treat him like a pure defense character, even if he is hitting kind of a bit higher attack stats. Alright, so we're going to be having the revive out this turn. I think, honestly, I might just want to try to go for it. We'll do this right here. I like to think that maybe Vegeta should die. Unless we just want to put him in slot 1. But, man. I want to try to get some stacks. Because if I get Vegeta to attack first, he might raise his defense so much to the point where he doesn't die. I mean, we'll do this, because even if we live the turn, I think things will be fine next time around. Yeah, let's get at least 18 key with that, just greatly stacked defense on there. I want to try to see about getting the super attack with SS3 Vegeta. Yeah, I'll give him those in orbs, that's fine. Alright, so super attack right away. He's got guard and 70% damage reduction, but his defense stat is pretty low, so he might take some damage. We'll see if we die. No, not quite. Very close, so End Evolution might be like chipped out. Or he might just die. Like outright, just very quickly. Alright, we're at least getting some defense stacks here, which might be helpful against the very final phase versus Goku and Frieza. Alright, so End Evolution. What's really cool about the 6th anniversary LRs is that they basically have like a 50% chance to crit on their super attacks. The way that it works, let's do it, hold on. Oh, he's living. That's fine. Wow. Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen, but we're gonna be fine next turn. But, oh heck, what was I saying just a second ago? Oh no. My train of thought, I'm becoming an old man. It was something about the Tech Vegeta, was it? Oh well. Yeah, we've already seen this animation. Oh, come on, what was it? What was it? I can't believe, like, I was just literally talking about it, like, not even like a minute ago, and I already forgot. There's so much. I was just so focused on how into Vegeta was gonna be taking that. Oh well. So let's see what we're gonna do here. We're gonna want to do that. Probably just gonna float off Agio Gogeta at this point. I think we'll do that. Let's try to heal up as much as we can right here. Okay, that's good. I'm just a little worried from that first normal, or hoping it's a normal. If it's a super, though, we might just be dead. Okay, we're good. We're good. Once we get the defense stacks, then we're all fine. Alright. Yeah, because this Tech Vegeta, it's really just his first turn that, like, he can potentially get damaged a bit, but once he gets a couple of defense stacks in, it's like, he's not getting touched. Okay. And then, yeah, with the Tech Majin Vegeta, we had gotten 6 orbs, 1 Rainbow Key Sphere. Well, you know, that's just the bare minimum of what we need. He's hitting kind of low, that's because we're low on HP, but his defense stat is even higher. So, that's going to be all good. Oh, he crit. Pretty rare chance to crit there. He's going to be just fine against this. No sweat, right? Boom. Yep, he's good. He's really good. Wow, look, he gets an attack stat. Also, probably just going to finish off here. Yep, there we go. Alright, so now here we are. It's the final phase. This is, what, turn 7? Yeah, turn 7. Alright, so, we got a little bit of defense, 1 attack stack right there. We will go ahead and, I think, yeah, I mean, let's just bring out Vegeta. I mean, we still have the revive, just in case we need it. So, I say we do this, maximize Link skills a little bit, huh? Yeah. So, let's bring out Vegito. I win this. I know they barely got any attack stacks, but for that to do 0 damage still. Oh well, we'll see what Int Evolution can do here. Also 0. It's fine. So we got the target attraction, so everything's going to be aimed towards Vegito here. And even if theoretically he wouldn't be able to handle the super, which we're at max HP, of course he probably should be able to. Even if he wouldn't, we have a revive. So let's go for this. I want to try to seal up max key. Let's go for the physical orbs, get the STR orbs with STR evolution. 9 orbs, oh wow. That's pretty good. Let's do that. No unit super attack because we're in Vegito, and the Goku's not part of the name there, but that's fine. Alright, so from what I remember, I think Goku and Frieza actually lower your attack on the super attack here. Yeah, handles at double digits though, that's fine. So the counters probably won't do a whole lot at first. But yeah, as 'cause he does build up attack within the turn for each attack received. So that'll be all good. Alright, at least End of Evolution was able to do something there. Very rare. I'd say rare, but it's just an uncommon mechanic now. I think they just realized how weird it is that the costume exchange. Like I think they call it the outfit change. They give it to very few characters in the game. But yeah, its evolution there has it. You know, wow, the super attack there did 0. Yeah, and that's what happens when we really have like one attack stack. But, I mean, at least the rotation was safe. Oh heck, he's doing. Well, we'll see about the counters if they're gonna help make up for it. Kind of wonder if I should have just left this card in the Vegeta to stack up some defense, but I don't know. Okay, now the counters are starting to do damage. They have they're doing ferocious power, which is a 4 times multiplier. So whatever this attack stat is, multiply that times 4, and that's what the true damage of it is. Look at this. Just absolutely melting their health. Oh, yeah, his power went up immensely. Yeah. The STR evolution might... Nope. I was gonna say he might be doing some stuff, but nope. Need to be able to crit there. And of course, yep, just give us a parade of normals. Yeah, I don't like this guy, but I mean, he's at least solid enough for the team, defensively speaking. Wow, look at super attack. But I mean, if it doesn't crit, then it's gonna do 0. Yep. Wow. We might just finish off with these counters. Yeah, it looks like it. Just one turn. Vegito is... Oh, no, wait, I forgot. They have to get finished with a super attack. And counters don't count as super attacks. Okay. That's fine. We'll make it happen. How many attack stacks did we get with the friend here? We got 4, plus he is rainbowed, so... we'd probably end up finishing... with this attack right here. Because we didn't last time. We'll see with this one. Let's watch it again. This is the final blow. That's what I assume it's going to be. Yes. Alright. That was pretty fun. It wasn't like the most difficult thing out there, because I mean we had a lot of the 10th anniversary characters there to help us, and they just wiped the floor with most of it. We didn't even get the revive with the evolution, but it's okay. So there's mission A completed. Let's see, how many of them did we complete so far? Oh, I think I got my daily bonus in. So we got mission C and mission A done. I think mission C was the 11 turn one, so we got that one done pretty easily. So we still have mission B left, which is 16 Universe Survival Saga. Mission D, mission E, yep, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and do this one now. Both mission B and mission E at the same time. Universe Survival Saga and Tournament Participants. No items, under 8 turns. I think that shouldn't be all too bad. I mean, did we get it done within 8 turns this time? I think so. But it wasn't all tournament participants, so there's that. So this is gonna be my team. Everyone's on Universe Survival Saga, everyone's on tournament participants. Yeah, I got some 10th anniversary characters. Got Tech UI, AGL UI. I love AGL UI. He's my boy. I'm a little worried about maybe this ends Team Universe 7. Maybe it gets like the 3rd phase. They might get hurt quite a lot. There's not a... I mean, if things come to it, I could just bring AGL Jiren. It's not like we have to use Reps of Universe 7, but I just think like his support would be good. He's a pretty solid character. I'm a really big fan of this Golden Frieza in 17. I like them a lot, with how much damage reduction they can get up to. So, yeah, we're going to be bringing 2 STR evolutions. We're not bringing the Int one because that'd just be too many characters on the team with the exact same name, and they wouldn't link. So I think my idea is to put Tech UI and STR Evolution as rotation, and the other one's going to be Asia UI and STR Evolution, and just float off the Int Frieza plus Goku, float off the Int Team Universe 7, and the Golden Frieza 17. So let's go in. Let's see what happens. Let's go ahead and, I think, yeah, it's still off, okay. So, well, we've already seen Evolution Blue's Vegeta intro, but we'll see it again. Alright, so let's try to see if we could set things up for the incoming turns. I'd like to do this. I'd like to float off that Frieza because let's see, his to get out the reversible exchange, like to be able to swap into Goku, is it listed here? I think it might just be right here. Meets up with Goku and can perform reversible exchange start from the 4th turn from start of battle. So if we float him off here, he's going to come back turn 4. We can just bring out Goku as soon as we want, which I probably would want to do. So how many orbs can we get with evolution? We'll go with these 7 right here. We got the unit super attack from the Frieza plus Goku. Oh wow, got a lot of Rainbow Key Spheres there. That's good. But they give more support with each Rainbow Key Sphere they obtain. And they don't really need orbs for anything, so we'll go ahead and just get this right here. Alright, let's see. We're probably going to be finishing off this turn, most likely. If it isn't going to be the first 2 characters, then Frieza will definitely finish towards the end, because he's going to be doing guaranteed crits with a full superclass rotation. But yeah, I think STR Evolution might have things in the bag here if he continues to do some super attacks, which, yeah, good luck with that. All of his additional attacks have a 30% chance to be a super, which is just... Ew. 30% is icky. Okay, well, they finished. That's fine. It's not like Frieza needs to attack to get any build-up.
Goku! Son Goku-san! Goku!
Awesome, it's gotta be one of my favorite intros in the game. It is truly beautiful. I guess we have to trust him there in slot 1. We're gonna have to. Because, I mean, I'm not gonna trust anyone else there. Let's go and do this. They don't need to be at any specific orb level. I do want to try to see about setting up SR Evolution to get as many as you can. Let's see. 7 is what we're gonna be able to get. Oh well, that's fine. It didn't look like there was a whole bunch of STR orbs, so I was just gonna leave the Int orbs there. Alright, nice. Good dodge. That's what we needed. Sweet. It's an 11 million. Okay. I did recently get a dupe of him, so I'm at 69% in hidden potential. I'm trying to go full dodge secondary additional because this guy does not like dodging for me. Not very much. Bruh, and he failed his... He has 70% crit in his passive skill, and he just failed it twice. Whatever. He really loves failing those 70% for me, whether it be one way or another. He doesn't like agreeing with me. Alright, so for their very first turn, they have a capacity of reaching up to over 100% damage reduction, which is crazy. A lot of value from that, but it is only their first turn. Everything past that, they're going to be reaching a moderate level of damage reduction. 24 million right off the bat. That's not too bad at all. Pretty good. It does help that they're also getting the full leader skill, because I think before with Tech Vegito's team, they weren't getting like the full 220. I think it was just 170 that SC Revolution was getting. I think so. Because Tech Vegito's extra 50% is for Earthbred fighters and Batara. So yeah, getting the full leader skill here. Yeah, we could definitely deal with that. That's the easy one right there. So there's one thing I'm a little worried about. It's AGO UI against the physical phase. We might end up dying because we're not gonna have enough time to get out the Tech Ultra Instinct domain. We'll try to make things work. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but we'll see. Yeah, let's just go for this right here, whatever. And 7 orbs. I think AGUI might finish, maybe? He's got 100% dodge his first turn, so no need to worry for this turn, but it's really just against the physical phase where dodge is cancelled. That's all that HOUI is really doing, is dodging. He doesn't really have defensive mechanic outside of that. He can have, like, kind of high defense, around like 1,000,000 defense, but that's not going to be enough. Yeah, he just finished off himself, that's fine. So... Okay, of course we're gonna want to go ahead and exchange into Goku here, because Goku does have guard and what is it? 59% damage reduction. If we give him all the orbs that he'd want. We're of course going to be holding on to those active skills for a little bit. No need to use them, at least not yet. I want to try to see if I can predict where the super's going to be at. I don't feel like it's going to be in slot 1, so I'll try to put Tech UI there. He might take some damage from these normals, but I want to just try my best to avoid the super attack. I think it might be in the middle. That's just where I'm going to guess it's going to be at. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's go for this. Alright, hopefully I'm right in terms of guessing where the super is going to be at. Maybe it would have been a little bit better offensively for Tech UI in slot 2, but like I said, I'm just trying to predict the super. Oh, hit potential additional. Definitely cool. Okay. Because he only gets an additional super in slot 1 if he dodges first. Okay. Alright, no super attack in slot 1. See? I'm good like that. 7.8. That's not too bad from this Goku before attacking. I guess it's just like the link skills and the leader skill. So, buffing it up quite a bit. I know it's like really low, but by his standards, that's pretty high. Okay, so the super attack might be against them if it's on this turn, which they might be able to handle it. Maybe they are the same typing extremes, so maybe they'll take a little bit less from it. They just got to be sure to do a lot of additional attacks. We're going to need as many as we can get, but as much damage reduction, because they get 17% damage reduction per attack performed in the turn. It doesn't have to be supers; it could be any type of attack. Okay. Oh, no super attack. Okay. What? Asia UI gets lucky there. Do we have an SR evolution with like a couple of supers done? We'll put the friend because he's rainbow. We have to put him slot 1. There's no way we could put Asia UI there. Let's go for the 7 or 8. Wow. I got way too lucky with that. Can't get him at max key, but that's fine. We'll just get same type orbs. And then with this one, 9. That's pretty good. Alright. There is no guarantee that SCR Evolution is going to live. At least he's handling stuff against normals, but the super attack, let's see. So he's type advantage, he's got around like 800k, he's got like 30% damage reduction. Let's see. Okay, we live. Yeah, that's what's important. He's not really much of a slot 1, but we got away with it here, mostly because of type advantage. So that is good. Wow, I can't believe it. Under normal circumstances, they would just be dead here. AGLUI would not even be able to handle a normal, I don't think. Unless, like, I don't know, there's some shenanigans going on with, like, him just supering a bunch, maybe? I don't know, but... Point is, we got lucky. Alright, so he gets 10 million. Yeah, I was just a little shy of 24 key, because he would have gotten a lot more attack at max key, but we got 23, so whatever. Alright, additional super from him. And I think I just finally remember what I was talking about earlier. I think was what I was talking about. The 6th anniversary LR is having 50% crit on their super attack effects. Like, it's like an addition of 50%. So if you get at least, bare minimum, if you get 2 super attacks from either of the 6th anniversary LRs, that just adds up to a total of 100% crit. So I think that's what I was saying earlier, and the thought that escaped me, I think. Alright, so here we are, going against the Goku Frieza phase. Okay. Of course, we're going to want to pop this out. No reason not to, so let's do it. Alright, so since the super is likely to be in the front there, Tech UI has 100% dodge his first turn, so I think we could go ahead and just trust him there. Pretty low on HP. What do I want to do here? Let's just try to give... He doesn't need very much key at all, so we'll just go ahead and do this. I know part of me kind of wants to see about getting off like Frieza's active skill, because like when else do you ever get this? But I don't know. Next turn seems like it might be kind of strong. Let's just stay in Goku, even though he's low on HP. I mean, guard and 59% damage reduction is still pretty good, even without like the most amount of defense in the world. He does massively raise his defense on his 18 key, so that's something to keep in mind. Well, let's see. They have higher defense, so we'll go with this right here and let the Team Universe 7 heal up from these in orbs, since they have slightly higher start turn defense. Alright, yep, so these counters probably won't be doing a whole lot, because like they're going to be hitting lower numbers. He doesn't have like guaranteed crit or anything. We'll see if maybe 16 million, that's not too bad. Yeah, we're also getting a lot of support from the Team Universe 7, but we'll see if like these super attacks, like how they raise attack for the rest of the turn, and that goes on to affect the counters as well. We'll see if that leads the counters to do some stuff. Oh, that could have been a super attack, but oh well. See, he hits 6.4. What does that get us? Okay, now we're actually doing damage on that, but it's only going to be 2 more counters from here on. Still, some decent damage there. Alright, so as for this Int Goku right here, he's doing 9.8 million. Yeah, if he gets hit first, he gets a lot of extra attack. Alright, but he should be fine, right? Yeah, all good. Cool. I'm maybe a little doubtful we'll make it back to this turn to see the active skill. Since we were low on HP, we couldn't even get like a 12 key super attack from them to really stack attack. Oh well. I kind of wonder if the active skill would even do damage. It typically doesn't do a whole lot unless you stack a lot. Okay, oh, we got the active skill there. So AGL UI is definitely gonna have to come through for us. If he fails to dodge the super, we're just dead. That's the thing with that. So I'll go ahead and do this. Should heal quite a bit, huh? Yeah, a little bit. I mean, he doesn't have a whole lot of dodges in, only one. So he's definitely gonna need to build that up. Oh yeah, we do have the revive with AGL UI though, because we're low on HP. So, boom, there you go. 8 orbs, we'll go with that. And then of course, yeah, let's use this active skill. Back then, this was very infrequent to get, but nowadays it's not too bad. It can be activated after performing 4 or more super attacks in battle. They get 7 keys, 77% defense, and performs guaranteed crits for 1 turn, so pretty good active skill. I like this animation.
たかが足止めに随分と全力を出されたようですね。
もし俺が失敗してもお前がいればあとは大丈夫だと思ったからな。
信頼していただけて光栄ですよ。
OST is so good on this one. Whenever I get around to making a top 10 OST list of 2021, this one might be on it. I mean, that year had a lot of bangers, but I think this one's likely to at least make it in some form or fashion. So, they got 1.4 million defense. They're probably going to be pretty good there. So even if AGL UI fails to dodge for us, yeah, his handling normal's okay. Yeah, he dodges super, okay, so we should all be good here. This doesn't seem like we're going to need the revive. It is always a hype animation to get, but to not even need it, that's good too. We'll take it. AGL UI doing some good damage here, also being type advantage. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's see what S Tier Evolution can do for us. I really doubt 36 million, not too bad. That's from the domain and having all these link skills active. Pretty good. But, yeah, I doubt we've even gotten close to doing 7 super attacks. But, I mean, they crit anyway, so cool. We got that done. So, that is 2 of the 3 runs finished with. We still got 1 more to do. I wasn't actually keeping track of how many turns, but it felt kind of fast, I think. Let's go take a look and see the extra missions. So it was, I think it was mission E. That was the one for tournament participants under 8 turns, so I think we easily got that done. All we have left is just the Rainbow Extreme class mission, so I have a specific build idea for that. Let's go in and I'm going to go ahead and explain it. So it's going to be this right here. Now, a little bit of a concern is Glorio himself, because against Phase 2, we got locking to deal with, but my idea is maybe just try to put him in slot 2 at first against the first phase, and then against Phase 3, he's not able to dodge, but he is he gets a lot of defense. So even if he does get super, I almost kind of just think he'd maybe live. Because even if he fails to dodge, like as long as he does a whole bunch of super attacks, his stats are just explosive. So I think things will be fine enough. This also is a good chance for me to try to use this AGL cell. He might not have like the best linking partners on this setup, but I want a chance to be able to use him for once, because I haven't really used him yet after his EZA came out just recently. This Tech Vegeta, he's going to be a really good slot 1. Just, you know, got to get him there, because locking to deal with. In Buhan, he's a really, really good slot 2 character. But slot 1, maybe not so much. Phase 3 might be a little bit of a struggle for him, maybe. We'll see. Kid Buu, he could probably be a good slot 1, at least at the start of the fight. Because See, before receiving 6 attacks in battle, he has 100% defense and 20% more damage reduction. So that's going to be pretty good there. And then we have physical Buhan here. Or he starts off in Gotenks, and then yeah, he absorbs Gohan in there. Biggest reason I'm wanting to bring him is just because of satisfying the condition for this STR Buu right here. Per Majin Power or Majin Buu Saga ally attacking the team, or not attacking, but on the team, gets extra stats and extra damage reduction. Would there be a better option? I mean, probably not. Let's just take a quick look. Let's do Extreme Physical, Demonic Power, Accelerated Battle, and Battle Wits. I really doubt there's anything else we could do. I mean, this physical Kid Buu, he's not aged all too well. Yeah, I don't think there's much in terms of options here, so we're just gonna have to run with what we have. Yeah, because I mean, this is a very good character. I would want to bring him, but he's not like satisfying that condition for a SCR Kid Buu. And the thing is too is that Extreme SCR as it is, even without like any specific categories, Extreme SCR is really rough. I mean, I just want to point out some characters that are actually good on here. Turles is okay. Cell Max is aged out, unfortunately. Broly is okay. Kid Buu's actually really good. He's like probably the only really good character on here. Bojack is decent. Okay, I guess. And that is about it. This is Extreme SCR. It is so rough on this typing for whatever reason. Wait, I feel like I need some new additions to the Extreme SCR, but we'll go ahead and run in like this, see how things go. I like to see how much mileage I can get out of AGL Cell, so. Alright, well, that's off to kind of a bad start, having double Glorio turn 1. He's got an intro, so we'll go ahead and see that here in just a second. Alright, so we can go ahead and put Vegeta there in slot 1, of course, because Glorio wants to be a slot 2, preferably slot 3, but he could be running slot 2. So I kind of want to try to see about maybe going a little slow. Maybe that could be a good idea. Let's try it. So let's just try to miss a lot of these super attacks here. Glorio does a whole bunch of additional supers, especially on his first turn, so I'm not too worried about that. Vegeta's gonna be just fine with guard and 60% damage reduction. Yep, not a problem there. But, yeah, he does get ki when he gets hit, so he's always gonna get something there, but it's fine. Additional normal, it's fine. Now the Glorios, just hopefully they just kind of chill out. I did recently, whenever SS3 Daima Vegeta came to the game, I did try to summon, I did like one rotation of summons on his banner. Because I think it was a thing of like, you do 2 multis and then the next multi you do is a guaranteed featured slot. I did that and the featured character I got was Glorio. Wow, all these normals actually maybe helping us? Maybe? I mean, unless he's just might die against this stuff. Okay, no, he's fine. But yeah, I got an extra copy of Glorio, so I have him at 79% now, which is really good. So Buhan, if he would be locked in slot 1, that would suck. Hopefully they lock Glorio in slot 3. That would be preferable. Let's go ahead and... I'm thinking maybe we should try to get some stacks in with Physical Buhan. I mean, Cell's gonna be hitting pretty hard, even without much attack stacks, I'd like to think. I think. We'll float off Kid Buu. Maybe try to save his slot 1 ability for a bit later. Don't need it right away. Alright, so it's 8.3. I have him built with full crit, but it is actually an opportunity I'd want him to not crit, so we can try to prolong this as much as we can. Okay, cool. Additional super. Please fail the full crit again. Only hitting like a 4 million attack stat there. Good. Alright, cool. We get a attack stat with a Cell. 17 million. That's cool. I think he greatly stacks attack on his first and second forms. Pretty sure. Alright, he locked Vegeta. Yeah. At least Buhan is type advantage, so that'll be good. And we got 4 Rainbow Key Spheres. So yeah, he's gonna be okay in slot 1. That's not gonna be too bad. Been a little bit since I've used him. Let me see. For every Rainbow Key Sphere obtained, 22% damage reduction up to 66. So he's got 66% damage reduction right now. He gets a lot of extra stats when attacking, so yeah, that's that. But it's okay. Well, yeah, let's just try to get a whole bunch of keys here. I want to knock out this phase as fast as we can, because also hoping that Gloria doesn't get locked in slot 1. Oh, nice, full dodge. Alright, 19 million. This guy actually has 2 different types of super attacks, as you see here. The animation is different. The one with the ghost, I think only has like a 30% chance of activating, and it's just like a little bit extra strength, like the attack that's a bit higher. But if he does like the weird mouth blast or whatever, he does a little bit less. So they haven't really done too much like that in a while, like multiple different types of super attacks. They did actually do it somewhat recently. It was about like a year ago with the LR Ins Ginyu Force. Yeah, on that card, it'd be like a 50-50 whether or not you'd get like a certain type of super attack. All right, come on, Gloria. Let's try to finish off here. I don't want the other Gloria locked in slot 1. That would kind of suck. All right, good. So we'll see how we can get through this turn here. So slot 1 might be a bit of a problem. Although AGL Cell is guarding in his second form here. Oh, no attacks in slot 1. We got pretty lucky there. I think we could go ahead and do... He's not guarding. That's not good. And dodge is canceled. I hate to do this, but I think we have to transform with him early. He's gotten barely any stacks, but like since he's not guarding, I don't trust him to be able to handle much here. So yeah, I don't like an early transformation, but we got to do it. Not many other choices.
これはいい。前よりさらにパワーアップしてしまったぞ。すぐ楽にしてやる。ほんの少し苦しむだけだ。
Alright, so yeah, he is going to be sharing big bad bosses with AGL Cell, so that might help out a little bit. But let's see, so recovers 20% HP at the start of turn, which is going to be good. He has guaranteed guard in this form. He can seal, but can't seal these phases. An additional super attack for 3 turns, currency turn. Yeah, his stats are not going to be very high, but I mean, he's got some guard. He's got like 600k defense start of turn. Hopefully things are going to be working out. Let's get those AGL orbs with them. That would be good. And then with Glorio, let's get these tech orbs. Alright, so it's a 23 million attack stat. I'd imagine AGL Cell will be just fine against whatever type of pressure is coming his way. Additional super? No, it's just a normal, unfortunately. Oh, okay, there's a super attack right there. I think this might have been hit potential, maybe? I'm not too familiar with everything he's doing on his EZA. That might have been hit potential. Alright, so this guy is guarding, so he will probably be handling this super just fine, right? Let's see. Yep. all good. All good in the hood. And this, I'm fairly certain this boss can only super attack once per turn, so it's not like we have to worry about anything else here. It's a 12 million there. Mostly coming from big bad bosses, doing a good bit. Has an action break, so that's good. At least going to help him out against a normal. I think he should be handling normals just fine, especially after doing a couple of these super attacks. Having guard as well. I mean, I think having... I would say maybe he'd be around like 900k defense, or maybe even a million defense, especially after this super, maybe so. And with guard, yeah. He'll be okay. Alright, yep, action break. Yep, all good. Just definitely gonna have to look out against the next phase. He's definitely not gonna be a slot 1, that's for sure. But yeah, the good thing about Goku Frieza is that they almost always super in slot 1. So, you know, very easy to predict where it's going to be at. I think it's possible it actually could be in slot 2 or 3 if, like, things like, I don't know, go horribly wrong. I don't know. Alright, 25 million. Yeah, Gloria starts to hit pretty high numbers. That's why people want to build them for full crits. Alright, so, let's see, what do I want to do here? What if I kind of like this as a rotation right here. We'll go ahead and do this. I'd imagine STR Kid would probably finish off. Rainbow Key Spheres is not very nice with that, but it's whatever. The mixture of STR Kid Buu and Int Buuhan here should be able to finish. STR Kid Buu's gotten no build up yet though, so sitting a little low, at least for his standards. 11 million, let's see. Okay, yeah. I mean, bosses nowadays hit so, like, they have so much more HP. So, I was going to at least do like one more additional super. Alright, 26 million. Please just crit. Alright, good. Alright, on to the last phase. Alright, so AGL Cell, would he be able to handle a super even before attacking? Because after attacking, easily. But, ooh. Action break with Gloria. That could help him. So, since he's starting out 400k defense start of turn, I'd say probably not. He does have some dodge though. Does he have... He has 70% dodge? Is that what that is? 35 plus 35. Yeah, that's 70. And he's got some damage reduction. He's only got like 35% damage reduction though. That's not a whole lot. But we'll go ahead and do Glorio's action break. Because that will at least get rid of one attack there for Cell. Maybe it could be the super. Who knows? So let's do it. Yeah, I didn't do a whole lot in terms of damage there, but mostly doing that for utility's sake. Alright, so, Cell, he doesn't really want orbs for anything. We'll do this. Let's get max key with Buuhan, and then, sure, why not get that extra key, physical key sphere. Alright, so action break, and then... Alright, cool. So we're going to be all good, probably. 30 million. Not too bad. Got, what, like 3 attack stacks all total across both of the previous forms. I think I had this guy built full additional, so there's that. We got rid of a lot of HP there. 19 million, even with only like 1 attack stack. I think so. I think that was just like 1 attack stack he had gotten in base. but failed to crit, so probably not gonna be doing damage. Did we action break the super? What if it's actually here in slot 2? The thing I talked about earlier about how it potentially could be in slot 2. We'll see. There's no way to tell if we actually action broke the super. We action broke another attack there. I think it's very likely we action broke it earlier, so... If I remember correctly, I think they have a 50% chance to super attack. So... It's very likely they just super attack right away. I think there's like a 50-50. Alright, Glory, let's actually get some super attacks here. Because, I mean, yeah, you are really good, but remember, you're type disadvantage, so... But at least you can dodge. Alright, 22. I'd imagine even if he does fail a dodge, should be handling a normal. Maybe? Because, I mean, Goku and Frieza are under 50% HP now. I think they get even more attack when under that HP threshold. Yeah, he's goated. Alright, we'll go ahead and do this other one. Potentially action break another super, maybe. Also does 0. I want to try to avoid a lot of these orbs. Kind of hard to do so. Let's see what we can get with Buhan here. Yeah, this is good right here. 3 Rainbow Key Spheres, 8 orbs total. We got a lot of that damage reduction up with SR Kid Buu here still. What if we actually broke it again? Oh wow. 21 million. Got a little bit extra build up with them. Alright. I also have pretty bad luck with additional supers with this guy as well, so let's try to see if we get it this time. Nope. Of course, it's always a normal. 50% chance for additional super just hates me. And hit potential failed. Yeah, I have terrible additional super luck with both SR Kid Buu and Int Daima Goku. They just hate me for whatever reason. Alright, so looks like Int Buhan gets the finish here. Such a good character. Really enjoyed his super ECA for sure. But look, we finished with 100% HP. Easy. We didn't take a single hit. No, that's not actually how I went, but well, that was fun. Wasn't all too bad. I mean, especially if you played during the 10th anniversary. A lot of these recent characters. So looks like we got the title for completing all those missions. Let's go ahead and accept everything. Alright, so yep, got all 6 of them completed. So accept all. Got 3 stones, 6 of the medium skill orbs, or link skill orbs, and a sticker right there. We might as well just quickly go over like the stats of where we were looking like there. Yeah, about like half a year ago, this was quite a lot, but nowadays, like, Battle Harm Formidable Foes makes this look like stupid. this looks like stupid easy compared to that event. So yeah, 1.1. Plus, they do like raise their attack with each turn passed. Let's see, what would that be? That plus 50%, that would be 1.6. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, that first phase is really nothing to worry about. It's really just this right here, the main gimmick of that first phase. All right, so this one guaranteed seal you on the super attack and locks, so that can be annoying. Also gets turn build up. We'll add that in. Plus 50%. Gets them up to 2.5. Depending on like what character gets locked in slot 1, that could actually maybe hurt a little bit. Plus he seals, so it's not like you can even super attack and get defense after. And then yeah, this phase is pretty difficult. 70% chance to change all your key spheres. I guess there's like a 30% chance it doesn't happen. Okay. And disables dodge. You just have to eat this. So for the first turn, because I know it says with each turn pass, but the first turn does still count towards that. So let's see what the true damage of it is. 3 million. And then if you stay in for 10 turns, which like I don't know how you'd stay in for 10 turns at this point, but if you theoretically would, that would bump them up to 5.5. So 5.5, and you can't dodge it. So there. Now, as for this one, super attack damage is 2.8. Yes, see, I was right earlier about they have a 50% chance to super attack. So any like those type of normals there could have been a super. I guess we just got lucky with it being like the attack right away. We just active broke it each time. that was great. Yeah, they go do it once per turn, cooldown of 0, so they could do it whenever really. They do lower your attack by 30% there. When their HP is 50% or less, they get 100% attack. I think that can activate mid-turn, I think. So we'll add that in once they get below 50% HP. They have really low HP though. Well, it's comparable to everyone else. I mean, it's still the highest HP of this fight, but still. A little bit lower damage reduction. As long as you crit, then everything should be good. But anyway, when they're below 50% HP, their super attack damage gets to 5.7. So definitely want to get rid of them quick, that's for sure. But then they also get a little bit less defense, so maybe it's a little bit easier to break through their damage threshold. But there we go. That's that. Next up, I have a new season of Ultimate Clash here, so that'll probably be the next video. It doesn't feel like too long ago that we had a season of Ultimate Clash. They've been kind of making them a bit quicker, maybe. I guess it's because of Saiyan Day being like a one-part celebration, but anyway. Hope you all enjoyed this video. It was pretty fun getting those missions done. Actually, before we sign off, let's take a look at that new title. It should be in special titles. Let's go by acquired. Yeah, here it is. So, Supreme Magnificent Battle, Universe Survival Saga versus Goku Frieza. Extra missions completed. So that's all the extra missions completed there. Wasn't all too bad. I mean, if anyone else had any struggles, just let me know in the comments. I didn't think it was all too bad, but let me know how y'all experiences were with it. So, y'all have an amazing, lovely day, and be sure to check out the Baba Shop. Turtle.